Hi everybody, welcome to Chair Yoga with Prema. So let's begin by sitting up nice and tall in our seats. Heels are underneath your knees. Let's take a couple of deep breaths as we roll our shoulders up and back, open up the palms to the sky. We're going to take a deep inhale, filling from the belly, lower belly, all the way to the top of the lungs. And then when we exhale, we're going to exhale like we're blowing out a candle, like this will help us to get a little more in our body and to relax in our body and mind. So let's inhale, stretch up, deep inhale, the belly to the top of the lungs. Exhaling, palms to the earth, blowing out your candle. So we'll do this a couple more times. Deep inhale, palms up to the sky. Breathe in through the nose. Lower belly to the top of the lungs. Exhaling long. Good. Inhale, reach palms up to the sky. Interlace fingers, open up the palms, stretch up. And we're going to exhale, round forward, chin to the chest. Press hands out. Inhale, palms up to the sky. Exhale, bring the hands behind the head. Open up the elbows. Exhale, elbows forward, rounding chin to the chest. Inhale, open up the arms. Exhale, round forward, chin to the chest. Inhale, open. And exhale, we're going to keep our chin to the chest here for a couple of breaths. Stretching all the way from the lower spine, all the way top of the head. And come up, release the hands. Inhale, arms up again. Take your right hand to the left wrist. Stretch up to the sky. Deep inhale. Exhale over to the left. Stay here for a couple of breaths. And now we're going to round forward, taking the stretch all the way into our lower back. Taking chin to the chest. Keep stretching your left hand as you round forward. Feel stretch all along the whole left side of the body, from your hip all the way up to the shoulder, out through the fingertips. Deep breath in. Exhale up. Hands down, and let's do the other side. Inhale, arms up. Take left hand to the right hand. Inhale, lengthen, stretch up. Exhale, over to the left. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Now stay heavy in your hips on the seat to keep a nice, long stretch here on the right side. Maybe you can gaze up a little bit. And now bow your chin to the chest. And keep pulling on the right hand. Taking the stretch into your lower back here. Let's take another deep breath in. Exhale long. And rise up. Okay, let's shake out the arms and the shoulders and the hands a little bit. Let's bring the hands in front, shake them out. We're going to do a little bit of hand and wrist work. So let's take the hands together, interlace fingers, and we're going to rotate the hands in one direction. Take it easy. You might go a little slower than me. Warming up the fascia. It's like saran wrap. There's this band that wraps around the wrists. Now let's go the opposite direction. And you help to warm up the fascia that wraps around the wrists. It helps to release tension in the muscles and then pressure on the wrists. Okay, open up the hands, press out, shake them out. Palms together. We're going to do a rotation with keeping your hands pressing together. Have them come forward and back. Back of the hands touch, inside of the hands touch. As you rotate, now go the opposite direction. Moving our wrists in different ways to help get blood in circulation, to help release tension. One last time. Good. Now keeping the palms pressing into each other, tilt them to one side, up, tilt them to the other side. Beautiful. Shake out the hands. We're going to bring our palm in front of us and bring your pinky and thumb together if possible. If not, it's all right. You can have your hand open. Grab your pointer and middle finger, move your hand away. Opening up muscles here to help relieve tension in your hands and wrists. These muscles can also impinge nerves and create nerve pain up your hand, up your arm, to your neck. So this will help to relieve it. It might be a little intense, so take your deep breath in to the lower belly, to the top of the lungs, and blow it out through your mouth. You could do that a couple of times. Shake out the hand. Let's go to the other side. Thumb and pinky if possible, otherwise keep it open. Palm is facing towards you. Grab your thumb and your middle finger and your pointer finger, and let's move it away. You may notice one side might be a little tighter than the other. So let's take a deep breath in through the nose, filling the lower belly to the top of the lungs. Exhaling it like blowing out a candle. Relieving tension in the arm and hands. Another deep breath in. Exhaling long, blow out like a candle. Beautiful. Shake out the hand. Let's go to the other side. Now we're going to grab our index and our pinky finger. Palm is facing towards you. Deep inhale, exhale, open up. We'll do the same thing. Deep breath in, fill to the lower belly, top of the lungs. Exhale long, like blowing out a candle. One more time. Good, shake that out. Other side, palm facing towards you. Grab the index and the pinky finger. Inhale, exhale, pull the hand away. And you just go to that point where, you feel it stretching. It's a good stretch, but don't go into pain. If you feel, if it's very intense, then soften up and take a deep breath in and long breath out. That will help to relieve the tension too. So let's take a deep inhale. Exhale long. And release, shake out the hands. Beautiful. Interlace fingers. Move them away from each other. Inhale up and release the hands down. We're going to take our right knee in, pull it into the chest. So you're going to take your strap or your belt or your scarf. And let's place it underneath our foot, right below the toes. Now press your foot into the strap. Keep your strap nice and tight as you pull it away, trying to straighten the leg the best you can. If it's not totally straight, that's okay. Go to the best capacity for you. And then try to sit up nice and tall as possible. Once you stretch your foot into the strap, see if you can engage the muscles above your knee, like as if you're trying to pull your knee cap up, your thigh muscle. Try to tighten that. You can even check it with your hand. That's going to help to open up the back of the leg a little more. So if you like to, you can move your leg back and forth, do some little circles to help create some opening here in your hip joint to relieve tension. Come back to center, bend the knee, and now press it into the strap again. Hold the strap tight to resist. Hugging the muscles above your knee. See if you can stretch it long, straight as possible. Good, and release the leg. Let's go to the other side. Strap right below the toes here. So bending the knee, lifting up through the torso, shoulders up and back as straight as possible. Now resisting, hold on to the strap as you press the strap into your foot. Hug the muscles above the knee. Engage those muscles. You might want to check it with your hand. So you can do some circles. Just getting some circulation in your hip joint here, a little movement, releasing tightness and tension. Okay, come back to center. Now, bend the knee again. Pull the strap towards you as you bend the knee towards you. Deep inhale, and then long exhale, pressing the foot into the strap, but resist the strap. So it makes it kind of hard, and it helps you to engage the muscles in the leg, especially above the knee. Pulling those muscles in above the knee, stretching the leg long as much as you can. And release. Beautiful. Sitting up nice and tall. Going to take the right heel to your left knee. Do a little opening for deep inside your right hip here. So let's inhale long. Exhale, place your hands on your thighs. Begin to hinge forward from the hips as much as you can. You'll know when to stop. You'll feel this in your right hip. And if you feel it in your right knee, then lift up your right knee a little bit. Inhale long, exhale, hinging from the hips a little bit. Once you're at your capacity, stay here. Take a deep breath in to the lower belly, top of the lungs. Exhaling long, releasing tension in the hip, maybe hinging a little forward. And release. Stretch out the leg in front of you, hands behind the thigh. As you hold the leg, let's do the other side. Left heel on top of the right knee. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, hinge from your hips. So the left heel is flexed on top of my right knee here. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, hinging from the hips. You come to that place where you know this is it for me today. Stay there and breathe. Take a deep inhale. Exhale long. You can breathe it out. And come up. Pull the knee in front. Hug it into the chest as tight as you can. Extend the leg out. Hands underneath the thigh. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to come standing. Hands on top of your chair. Walk your feet back so they're a little past the hips. So when you press your palms into your chair, lift up shoulders by the ears. Bend the knees. Try to stick your hips up to the sky. Lift the chin. Now pull your hips back. Lengthening in the spine here. Keep your hands pressing into the chair to keep strength. As you lift the chin, pulling hips back, stretching through the side body, stretching through the spine. Now bring your head in between your arms. Pulling back with the hips, but keep your hands strong, pressing on the chair. This helps to create integrity in the spine and shoulders so you can lengthen and strengthen at the same time. Now let's bend one knee and then the other, walking, going back and forth from one hip to the other. Bend both knees. Walk the feet out a little wider now, just a little wider. Bend both knees to get even deeper into the stretch here. Deep inhale, fill your lungs so you feel your back body expanding. And then exhale, lengthen through the spine, pull the hips back and try to straighten the legs as much as you can. Pulling the knees above, the muscles above the knees again, as if you're trying to lift the kneecaps, will help you stretch in the back of the legs. Stay here for a couple of deep breaths. Deep inhale and exhale long, blowing it out like a candle. Deep inhale. Fill the whole back body with the lungs. Exhaling long, pulling the hips back. Imagine someone's pulling your hips back for you. Inhale, bend your knees. Press your hands into the chair. Let's walk back. Sit up nice and tall. Hands rest on the thighs. Walk the knees a little wide. Inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale, bow. You can grab your elbows or hands to the floor. Just take a couple of breaths here. Releasing head, neck, and shoulders. Deep inhale. And exhale long, softening more forward, letting it all go. All tension and stress, any tightness, just let it melt off of you. Breathe it out. Inhale, take hands to the thighs, and we're going to roll up with the next breath. Keep chin to the chest as you roll up. You can open the eyes. Take a couple moments, allowing yourself to settle into the chair and the circulation. Notice how you feel when you go upside down. It helps to clear the mind and release tension. It's something you can do during your day if you feel like you need to clear away the clouds in the brain. So thank you for today, and I'll see you next time on the chair. Have a great day.